So all of this is more of a holistic approach of housing and how we should approach it, especially for low-income families. So we had been building a house over and over again. We could build it in our sleep. We looked at it years ago, and it was a hard floor plan. The rooms were small. It wasn't the kind of open floor plan that we see today, and we decided to blow it up. We said, if we're going to blow that up and start over, we're only meeting a code on efficiency, but what if it was not only affordable for the family to purchase, but affordable to own? We started with a concept, and this is very unique. We started with a concept first to build a house that only uses $1.50 a day in total utility costs. What we found is different ways that we could build that house, keep costs down, and make it super efficient. We found an organization up in Montana that does SIP walls. SIP walls are structurally insulated panels, and they're all over the place. But the uniqueness of what we did is we infused the foam in the SIP wall with graphite. We found we could take 10 inches out of the width of that wall and keep the same R factor. It basically will reflect heat out from the direction it comes from. These are super tight houses. Most of who we consider very eco-friendly green builders in the area, there's a HERS rating system. It's a home energy rating system, and lower is better. A lot of builders will come in at, say, 80 on their rating. Highly energy efficient builders will come in around 55. Our HERS rating on the first two that we built out there came in at 39. These were two baseball parks, and in the 60s I actually played on one of them. And they'd gone into disrepair. The Field of Dreams basically will have 20 of these homes on it. They're twin homes, by the way. Highly, highly efficient. We think it saves those families $100 a month. We're talking about an income level where $100 a month over the next 50 years or however long, that's a lot of money that we're saving them.
That is a lot of money, yeah.
The cost to do this was about $7,000. And so now what we're seeing is we have builders coming out seeing what we're doing. We, on the uptake, it took a long time to get the first ones built because municipalities didn't know what we were doing. And that held us back too, as they were trying to learn what we were doing as well. One day out there, our construction manager said that 7 white trucks pulled on to the development with Salt Lake County on the side of them. And he thought, what'd I do? He thought it was a SWAT team. They were just coming in and looking at how we were building and what we were doing and trying to teach it across all of their inspectors to understand it better. These SIP walls are amazing. A computer system cuts out all the chases, all the wiring chases, all the plumbing chases. And if you can think about it in Legos, wall 1 goes here, wall 2 goes here, and so on, that's kind of how they go together. 5/8 plywood, the insulation, it's a hard foam, and then 5/8, and then we put an exterior on it and such. And the other thing is that they are quiet inside. We put high efficiency windows in, but it's all LED, high efficiency windows. We've even figured out solar gain with the windows. All of the houses have home food production so that families can grow their food during the summer. So these are raised drip systems. And we figure you could save as much as $40 a month during the summer months by growing your food. So all of this is more of a holistic approach of housing and how we should approach it, especially for low-income families. This is how we should do it.
Thanks for listening to the Adrian Sinclair Show. You can find previous episodes on the Apodcast multi-channel network at apodcast.com. You can also stream this podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Podbean, and other audio platforms. And if you subscribe to our weekly newsletter, you'll get convenient short summaries of podcasts you may have missed. So check it out. And lastly, please, please, please support us by sharing our episodes on social media. We really appreciate it. Thanks.